Three proposals have been presented. Hold elections under the proportional system, allow parliamentarians to contest the provincial council elections, and increase female representation at provincial councils to 25% or more. We will hold discussions on this and come to an agreement and then hold the election.
The President also revealed details of the program to be implemented until the election is held.
We have focused our attention on appointing a council of advisors to advise the governors of the provinces until the election is held. Provincial heads, chairmen of district development committees, parliamentarians to represent political parties in the region could be appointed to these councils. Also, we propose the setting up of another committee to draft laws. The governor and a parliamentarian appointed should be co-chairman of this council. The governor will exercise the powers of the chairman when executive matters are taken up, and when legislative matters are discussed, the parliamentarian will act in the capacity of chairman. There are 45 provincial council ministries. We could appoint oversight committees for these ministries and also appoint parliamentarians who haven't been assigned responsibilities as heads of these committees. These parliamentarians should be chosen from both factions and not just one party.
The President proposed several programs and amendments to the Provincial Council Act that would fulfill the needs of the people and contribute to the overall development of the nation. These proposals include appointment of divisional secretaries, grant the provincial council powers to take action on education services, grant the power on all school educational services, appoint provincial bodies to oversee professional and technical training, grant powers to the provincial councils to establish universities, grant the power to allow innovation in the fields of agriculture and to provide all agricultural services, appointment of provincial tourism promotion bodies, increase the limit on industries of national importance from 4 million rupees to 250 million rupees, since some powers allocated to provincial councils are still being exercised by the central government, rectify those errors and establishment of district development bodies.
Preparation of a 3-year plan by provincial councils in line with the national policies of the central government. The respective area should be included in this plan in a manner that facilitates the central government's development plan. Grant the powers to implement the 3-year plan via the district development bodies, creating a legal environment that allows for local government council members, provincial council members and parliamentarians to work together.
The President also revealed details of the projects that the government expects to carry out with India.
70% of the country's national electricity needs by 2030. One of the key objectives of both Northern and Eastern Development Plan is to harness the region's renewable energy potential through the production of green hydrogen and green ammonia using innovative technologies. This strategy aims to attract investment and could transform ports of Colombo and Trincomalee as hubs for export of green hydrogen. We have already taken steps on creating a conducive environment for the investment and export of solar and wind power, culminating in a memorandum of understanding with India to facilitate collaborative efforts in this area. Adani Group has come forward to invest in the renewable energy sector of Sri Lanka. The Eastern Province plays an important role in naval affairs, and Trincomalee should be made into a leading strategic port. It is important that we work together with India when developing the Eastern Province port by having discussions on several programs in that region. Further, we cannot limit the economic activities of this port solely to the Trincomalee district. This should be connected with the cities of Anuradhapura, Vavuniya and Dambul, especially when the districts of Vanni, Eastern and North Central provinces are responsible for the bulk of agricultural production. Since India has a lead to develop industries in the provinces, an industrial zone should be created. The port therefore will also be connected, and we are planning to establish a joint task force for this purpose. I hope that some of the honourable members of Parliament who continue a misplaced refrain of the government purportedly selling out the country to a third party will now constructively understand that no country can progress alone. That too, especially in instance of nations emerging from an unprecedented economic crisis, as has been the experience of Sri Lanka. It must be understood that engaging in a robust relationship with our closest neighbour India would undoubtedly strengthen our ability towards ensuring mutually beneficial cooperation. You have my assurance that I will not engage in initiatives inimical to the sovereignty and integrity of this country.